airborne weather with Ashlee Baracy.
Well, after kind of getting spoiled with the summer heat and then just getting used to the same forecast day after day, here is the day it has arrived with big changes, and I want to make sure you're prepared for it. So we are entering what I'll call a little more seasonal stretch as far as 60s. However, this morning we are waking up 20 to 30 degrees cooler across the area. So your body probably not quite used to that. That 24-hour temperature change, drastic. And we will stay on that cooler side heading into the afternoon. Now, tomorrow morning and the morning after that, your Thursday and Friday morning will be even cooler as we are forecasting 30s, which means we could see our first possible frost of the season. We do have some warmer weather, though, before you start to say, Ashley, what's with all the bad news? But we have some 70s returning into next week and low 70s, so it'll still be very fall-like and comfortable. 24-hour temperature change. 22 degrees cooler in the city, but that's not accounting for the suburbs that are trending even cooler than that. But you see the blue here on the map, Great Lakes through the Midwest, definitely a cooler start across the region. So we sit at 47 in the city, 40 off in Green Bay, but check out Duluth at 29 degrees, Marquette 37, Alpena 39 degrees. And it's not all that far off from us getting 30s within the next 24 hours. So frost advisory was issued for the northern half of lower Michigan. And you can see that color contour draping the region. I mean, that goes even south of Pittsburgh into portions of West Virginia. And so frost will remain possible. We'll talk more about the climatology of that in a moment. In the meantime, though, I want to get you out the door. I want you to be prepared with sunglasses and also an extra layer. 62 degrees for that afternoon high. So find your favorite Tigers sweatshirt, whether you're just supporting the Tigers or you're heading out to Comerica Park, because we will be in low 60s for that first pitch at 3:08 and then into the 50s by game's end. A few clouds mixing in, but overall sunny skies, but certainly a cooler game ahead. At least it's drier. Low temperatures tonight. The farther inland you go, the cooler it's going to get. So here across the Lakeshore east side, probably low 40s, but we get into the upper 30s at Metro Airport, mid 30s Ann Arbor, even up into Lapeer, we could be right around the freezing mark. So that does mean we could see some frost formation. Earliest we've ever experienced frost at Metro Airport, August 29th, 1982. Whew, we don't want to talk about frost in August, so we're well past that. We're very close to that average date, October 5th, latest November 6th back in 1900. So we should be seeing frost this time of year. Local 4 game of the week, high school football will be on the cooler side. East Kentwood taking on Hudsonville, low 60s into the 50s. Jacket weather for Friday night football. Your 7-day forecast, here you go. 60s through Saturday. I am putting a chance for rain late Saturday. It's not a guarantee. Still some disagreement in model data, but low 70s by Sunday with drier weather into early next week.
We don't have a ton of
Clearly, they're not Jason Colthorpe people, because they wouldn't wear orange because they lost yesterday because Jason would not.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, my
changed
goodness.
it up.
Yeah, he would not wear the same
He would not wear the same
Yesterday,
outfit.
Yeah, the jinx is dead, so now I changed it up more orange today.
Oh, that's what you did. Okay.
Yeah, hadn't worn
Well, that
it.
was
Oh,
his
it's your
previous superstition.
Yes, yes.
Didn't wear orange, wore blue.
Right.
Okay.
And they lost, so now you're wearing
I'm not
orange.
wearing orange.
Let's be honest, I have very little orange in the closet.
We're changing up the forecast, so maybe that'll help too.
Yeah, that could be good.
Yeah, because the Mariners like rain and all that stuff. So
That's I was thinking about that yesterday. I was like, they're used to playing
They
in the
are
rain. I'm
used to it.
surprised that we didn't just go ahead and start the game. I mean,
No.
we didn't have severe storms in the area.
I didn't even think it was that much rain either.
I know. I mean, I was scratching my head yesterday.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. I'm
As
like,
you
what?
were
We're
waiting
still,
and
like,
waiting
we're in a
and
delay?
waiting.
Yeah. Oh man. So here we are, stretch of sunshine. So we can't blame the meteorologist on the forecast for today. We will be a little cooler, 60s in the forecast, but we can handle that. That's seasonal. Possible frost, though, that we're waking up to tomorrow and Friday morning. I want to forewarn you if you have some sensitive plants out there. I know some of my summer plants still looking really good. You want to make sure you protect them tonight and once again tomorrow night ahead of some anticipated frost. Warmer 70s will return as we head into next week. But recapping, I mean, we were on either side of 80 degrees to start the month of October, and I call that, well, your second summer, and we pushed out of that. So now we're in actual autumn, and we'll hold on to that until we get into the winter season. So I think those 80s are long gone. As we take a live look at Comerica Park, we don't need to have the tarp on the field today, so that's already a great sign. And we will have sunshine, as I mentioned. It's just a cooler start out there. 50 in the city, 48 in Ann Arbor, 48 in Pontiac and Monroe. So the farther south you go, actually a little cooler at 46. We're all holding on to the northerly breeze, so that will continue to pump in the cooler air today. compared to the southerly wind that we've had the last several days. So first pitch, probably low 60s, upper 50s by game's end. Find your favorite orange Tiger sweatshirt or a jacket because you'll want to stay warm throughout the game, and you'll also want the sunglasses. It's a 3:08 first pitch for today. Low temperatures come tonight, falling in the 30s, and that's what's going to allow for that frost formation. Even if we're talking 36 degrees, you don't have to be at 32 for frost to form. That's because the temperature is taken aloft into the air, so the farther you go towards the surface, you can get cooler conditions from what that actual air temperature reading is, and you get that frost formation. So I think the farther inland you go tonight, you're going to see some of that patchy frost. The earliest we've ever had recorded over at Metro Airport, August 29th in 1982. The latest, November 6th, 1900. Average is October 5th. So, I mean, we're right there in the week that we should be starting to see frost across the area. It's just hard to think because we've been in such a summer-like stretch. So Friday football will feel very football-like. We will have that fall feel in the air across town, and even on the west side of the state, you'll want to grab a light jacket if you're heading out to any of the high school football games Friday. And then come Saturday, well, we're holding on to, I would call mostly sunny skies out in East Lansing, low 60s for a noon kickoff, upper 60s by game's end. But I am throwing a little chance for some late day rain in the forecast, but it's not a guarantee. So current fall foliage, low to moderate color across the area just because it's been so dry and warm, but we do have peak up in the UP. A week from now, you're going to start to see some higher color across lower Michigan, past peak in the UP. So if you're trying to take some family photos with the fall colors, hopefully we start to see a little more pop this week with the cooler nights ahead. So we're in the 60s throughout the week, and then 70s returning going into early next week. That's a breakdown of your full 7-day forecast. Darnell? Hands on it.
I'm working. Listen, I'm gonna call her.
Right now.
Let's just text her right now and say we're gonna.
Biscoff cookies are so
They're so good.
Those are the ones on the airplane. Right?
Yes.
I can't call them airplane cookies.
But they don't always have them, like in the basket. Sometimes they're not there. Like you have to ask for them. Sometimes they have them, but sometimes they're not as, just out for display
you can
for
get
you.
them at Costco.
You can get them at Kroger too. So I was just talking to Nick, inside one of our people in the control room. He's like, they got cookie butter now, the Biscoff cookie butter. So you can basically make your own Biscoff Oreos, So
wow.
I don't know anybody that does not like those Biscoff cookies.
Yeah,
They're
so good.
They're so good, man.
And my last flight, they said, would you like pretzels? Or there was like 3 options.
Sun chips.
And it was like pretzels, crackers, and that's all they offered. And I heard the guy go, what happened to the cookies?
Right,
I was like, yeah, you better.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, a recent article from a local news outlet stirring up excitement for fans of West Coast fast food chain In-N-Out for no reason.
In-N-Out Burger. Those are good burgers, Walter.
You might
and
be
if you
thinking
get
of
that.
Hot Now, though, coming back.
Oh, maybe that's what I was
Now.
thinking of.
That's a Lansing
In-N-Out's like
staple.
more West Coast, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Lansing has hot nows. They still got.
We
I
had
think,
one in Westland growing up. Oh my gosh. It was
I'm just going to tell you, I didn't have a
Yeah.
lot of money in college.
It
My
was
first
like
2 years
cheap
were
and-
Ferris, and they put in a Hot Now, and it saved mine.
Yeah.
So good.
Robin Williams, his family is speaking out and asking fans to stop making AI-generated videos of the late Mrs. Doubtfire actor.
And you can understand why.